Hello everyone, my name is Chrissy and welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing to you my Gothtober Readathon TBR. Now I originally heard about this readathon from Olivia's Catastrophe and I will be linking her channel down in the description below. I believe there are two other hosts, I just don't know their names off the top of my head, and I will link them also down below. I don't know why I keep joining readathons when I don't really have time, but I just love them so much. I think I just really like making lists of books that fit prompts is really what this comes down to. I tried to pack as many prompts as I could for each book. So the first book that I chose is not the first book I'll read for the month of October, but it is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and I'm also doing a read-along for this book. I will link that down in the description below. I would love if you went to go check it out and joined me for this read-along. Now the prompts that this book goes with is Oldest Purchase. I've had this book for like over 10 years. I went on this whole spree when I was in my early 20s and like getting out of college of trying to read a lot of classics because, you know, I thought like, in order to be a serious reader, I have to read classics just all over the place. That quickly fell apart. And so I've had this book for a long time. My partner keeps trying to get me to read it, so I decided to read it for October. It also fits with Foreign Country, which is fairly self-explanatory. Undead characters, so this is any character that's of the undead, so this could be like vampires, zombies, and also Frankenstein monsters, which, done. Then there is red, so red on the cover are red in the title, and this edition just happens to have red on it. 4 prompts in one book. So good. Alright, so my next book, oh, I'm so cool. The next book that I have for this readathon is If We Were Villains by N.L. Rio. This is about a murder, and a murder that happens at a Shakespearean college, and someone went to jail, and someone's now getting out of jail. I actually don't really know the full synopsis of this book. I got this book a couple years ago, and I've been hearing really good things, so here we are. This book fits dark academia because, you know, murder and school. Next is Bones because skull. To be or not to be. Then there's Gray Morality because when you have dark academia, I believe that the gray morality is just a part of that whole thing. So the characters having gray morality are, I think, the theme being gray morality. Then the next prompt is lies, and I believe that lies can either be in the title or a main character that lies, and there's one of the people in this book is probably a filthy, filthy liar. The next book I got is The Oyster Thief by Sonia Faruqi, and this book is a little bit of a stretch for modern retelling. That's one of the prompts I'm putting this as. Someone gets turned into a mermaid, and granted, this book was not marketed, I don't think, as a Little Mermaid retelling. We're going with it. We're stretching that prompt to suit my needs. Also, this fits into the Black, Indigenous, Person of Color author. And the last book I picked for this readathon is A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Brigid Kemmerer. That is going to fit the disability representation prompt because I believe one of the characters has cerebral palsy, if I'm not mistaken. And also it goes into female protagonist. I think this is also a retelling, and it's supposed to be a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. Please let me know if I'm mistaken. So I'm very proud of myself that I got this readathon down to 4 books. I don't even know if I'll get to the 4 books because the pile of books I have from the library is only a little bit ridiculous. For November and December, I decided that I'm not going to go to the library and I'm not going to check out any more books, that I'm banning myself from the library just to read the books that I have at home. We'll see how that goes. Are you participating in Gothtober? Are you planning on reading any of the books that I've picked out, or have you read any of those books? If you want a buddy read, hit me up. I'm down. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for viewing my video. I hope that you have a wonderful night, day, morning, whichever time it is, wherever you are, at whatever time you're watching this. Even if it's at 2 in the morning. Hopefully you get some sleep at some point. And as always and forever, may you get lost in a book.